Hi, my peepers. Welcome to Tea Time with Friday Reads, Whips, and Coloring and Diamond Painting News. Are we ready? I am. Again, this is an adult channel. It's not intended for children. I also have cats and a dog. You will hear them. You may see them. Can't help it. That's my life. My husband is home. You may hear him hacking up a lung. So, today's tea is Celestial Seasons Honey Vanilla Chamomile. Love this stuff. It's nice when I want to relax. And right now it is 4:30. I got home like 45 minutes ago. Dylan got out a little early. He had things to do today. So it was nice to get home early on a Friday. And all I want to do is watch videos all night and diamond paint. Yep, I had a lazy day today. The boys and I curled up on the couch with blankets this afternoon and watched a movie. So I do need this. So let's get started. So that's my tea. My mug you have seen before. It's Starbucks. It says love on this side. And then on this side is the hearts. I've had it for several years now. Reading wise, great week. I read Witness Protection Widow, which was a Harlequin intrigue. I like the Harlequin intrigues. Okay, so where is it? Witness Protection Widow. I want to make sure you can see the cover. It is by Deborah Webb. So this is all you get for a cover because it is from NetGalley. Very, very good. Quick read because, again, it's a Harlequin. I have this for a blog tour. It went up, I believe that today was my blog tour. So, yeah, it's already up. It went up this morning. Very good. Gave it 4 stars. This widow was married to a really nice man. She thought he was a really nice man. Treated her like gold, and then she met up with a bunch of women and they started about her. You're married to so-and-so, and she says, yes, I am, and then they shunned her. So when she told her husband what happened, he says, well, now that you know who I am, things changed. She wasn't allowed to go anywhere. She was pretty much a prisoner. He was very abusive to her because he's part of the crime family. And he felt that if she didn't know who he was, then things could have kept going the way they were. But since she found out, things changed. And she watched him be killed. So she had to go into witness protection, so she could go against the crime family, which was his family, run by his dad. So she ends up being protected by a U.S. Marshal who ended up being an ex of hers. And they still had feelings, and it went from there. And it was a lot of work to keep her protected because there was all kinds of stuff going on. Very good. I did enjoy that. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Then I read Apprentice in Death by J.D. Robb. I got that from the library. Is an ebook. Now I'm coughing. Oh my gosh. Apprentice in Death by J.D. Robb. And you know I love my J.D. Robb books. This is book number 43, I believe. Apprentice in Death. Yeah. Another 4-star. You know, Eve has to find out who is shooting people. There is an apprentice and the person that they are looking up to teach them how to be a killer. And what you find out about the apprentice and the master, or whatever you want to call it, it's very disturbing. And meanwhile, they're also having, if you are a fan of this series, you know who Mavis is, Eve's best friend. And her daughter's first birthday is coming up, so they're getting ready for her birthday party. And you know how Eve is. Yep. And also Rourke, who is Eve's husband, is remodeling her office command center in their home, and she wasn't very happy at first. And then she sees what's going to be done, and she falls in love with the office. Very good. I'll always enjoy this series. Then yesterday, Wednesday, I finished a 5-star. Very emotional book called Photos of You by Tammy Robinson. Highly recommend this. Oh my gosh, by the time I was done, my face was soaking wet from tears. You will need Kleenex. So it starts out with this woman who's 28, and she's at her doctor's appointment. She had breast cancer before, and she was in remission. Well, she just found out it's back and it's spreading, and there's no cure for it. It's really bad. So she has like a year to 18 months, and she is really upset, of course. She has 2 best friends, and she has her parents. She's an only child. So you go from her finding out to, of course, you know how it's going to end. But she decides she wants to have a wedding. Since she doesn't have a boyfriend, she knows she will never be married. She knows she will never have children. So she wants to throw a wedding and celebrate her life. And her best friend puts it on social media, and it goes and spreads through social media. People wanting to send her money, people wanting to send her wedding dresses, flowers, a venue for the wedding. A magazine finds out. They start covering this. They want to cover it from beginning to ending so that people can see what she's doing with her life to make it have some meaning. Yeah. Photos of You, Tammy Robinson. Highly, highly recommend it. It just came out. Go grab it. It's well worth it. Then I started reading. Where'd it go? Things in Jars. I got 60% in the book. I had to stop. I can't finish it. It's a very boring cover. It's by Jess Kidd. I'm only giving it 3 stars. I am going to review it up to the point where I finished it. I just couldn't anymore. It was taking me too long to read. It's got so much detail that really didn't need to be all in there. It seems like the author repeated a few things we didn't need repeating. I was just so bored. I liked the storyline. The storyline was really good, but it just dragged too much. So I'm like, I'm done. You know, I did get this from NetGalley, but I don't have to like every book. I don't have to finish every book. If I'm not enjoying it, why should I spend my time reading it? So yeah, I stopped. So I stopped this afternoon, and then I picked up Foul is Fair. Let's see. Foul is Fair by Hannah Capin. And so far it's pretty good. What are they? They're 16. They went to a party of like a Catholic school, hoity-toity type school, and the one girl's drugged and like gang raped. So they don't go into detail, you just know that's what happened. It doesn't really go into any detail, at least it hasn't yet. And they decide to get revenge. So, yeah, I'm 16% in the book. And so far, it's good. So, I do need to charge this. Needs to be charged. So, I stopped reading it so the boys and I could hang out all afternoon and just chill out on the couch and watch movies. So, that is what I've read this week. Now for my whips. So Monday you saw me do the coloring chat out of this book, Color Me Enchanted. If you did not see it, I do have a coloring chat up. I was working on this page and just using gel pens because there's such tiny intricate detail. So yep, gel pens on that. Let me take my tea bag out of my tea. And I am still coloring in the 5 books that I chose for the year. And so I've already colored in the other 4. So I had to pick up Ivy and Inky Butterfly by Johanna Basford. And I'm working on this page here. So I'm almost done. I'm trying to decide what colors I want to use on this part here, and then I'll probably finish the rest with gel pens and Wink of Stella. But I really love the Cuckoo Clock. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. So I'm working on that, and I'm using Prismacolors. And I did not bring in my cross stitch piece. I am going to be cross stitching this weekend. I was going to cross stitch last Sunday and things came up and that did not work out. So the other whip I have is my diamond painting. And I'm doing this cat called Salem the Cat. It's from Mystical Diamond Art. And I got some of the bottom done and now I'm working on the top. Because I'm not sure yet what works best for me because I'm constantly leaning on the edge, you know, I'm constantly leaning and it's on the table edge. And I'm trying to figure out a good way. I do have this noodle that I can roll it up in, and I think that'll work, but I haven't tried that yet. So then this came in one of my kits. So I'm going to have to try that, but I'm really liking this, so I'm going to work on this tonight. Now, as for coloring and diamond painting news, there's 7-year-long color-alongs for the whole year. So John of the Bibliophile Colorist is doing hashtag a whimsical 2020, which is anything by Hannah Lynn, including Patreon pages, Color in Heaven magazines, anything that has to do with Hannah Lynn. Lori's Coloring Hangout is doing hashtag Romantic Country LCH 2020, and it's coloring out of Romantic Country, the first book, which I want to do a picture of, at least one. Nick and Tina's doing a year-long Hannah Lynn. The last I knew, she did not have a hashtag. If she does, I will try to find out. But right now, it's just Hannah Lynn. So there's 2 Hannah Lynns. So one picture. Grace's World is doing hashtag Finish the Whips. So I am trying really hard to work on that. So yeah. That one that I just showed in Color Me Enchanted, when that's done, that'll be a Finish the Whip. Lavella's Colorin' is doing hashtag Color Your Hoard 2020, and that is finishing a picture in a coloring book you have not finished a picture in yet. You can have whips in it, but you can't have any finishes in it. So Color Me Enchanted will count because that's the only picture I've been working on in there. On Instagram, BMAZXO is doing hashtag Hannah Lynn all year. See, another Hannah Lynn. Do one picture, counts for 1, 2, 3. And if it's a whip, counts again. If it's a color you hoard, counts again. Norwegian Colorista is doing hashtag Intricate Ink all year. So it's anything out of any of Tim Jeff's books. So, yep, there is that. And I know Kate just got the Romantic Country First Tale, and I told her there was a year-long color-along, and I couldn't remember who it was. So, Kate, if you are listening or watching, it's Lori's Coloring Hangout. Okay, on YouTube, the Bibliophile Colorist is doing hashtag Floral February, and he's co-hosting with Sandy from Color Creatively. Becky's Color Escape, and Becky's is with a Z, is doing hashtag Fun in the Sun Feb, which is beach and summer. Grace's World is doing Diamond February, so it's diamond painting. Emily Illustrator, is doing, that's all done. I think Ancient Cultures was for the whole month, but they had a streamathon last weekend, I believe. Sammy is doing, from Color and Chat with Sammy, is doing the Steampunk Old Man from Circle Portraits by Laura Rafferty. Coloring with Faithful Girl 1978 is doing Under the Full Moon by Jana Prosverina. And yes, I'm getting things organized in my life so I can go back to watching Belinda from Faithful Girl and start doing her color-alongs. Facebook, Color with Shalene and Friends, is Kirby Rosanis. The Pencil Hole Club is Karen Dosh Supercolors, is for the month. I haven't even pulled mine out for this month. Coloring Queen Community is using watercolors. And to me, Karen Dosh Supercolor, they are watercolor pencils, so I think they would count for that. Fans of Rita Berman's coloring books is doing Dedicated to the One I Love. Anxiety Art Adventure is hashtag Animal Art February, and it's coloring or Facebook or coloring or diamond painting that has animals in it. Hannah Lynn's Whimsical Adult is doing Pointillism, and that's going on until tomorrow, Saturday the 22nd. And they didn't put up a new picture for this week, but from last week it was still Princess and the Pea from Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. Coloring Tips and Tutorials with Faithful Girl 1978, of course, is still the Under the Full Moon by Jana Prosverina. I don't know if I'm saying it right. If I'm butchering it, I am so sorry. Hannah Carlson's Coloring Club is doing a love event. Molly Harrison Fantasy Art, Wings, Clothing, and Hair is to be done in neon or bright colors out of any of her coloring books. Ivy's Coloring Garden is using crayons. Color It Coloring Books. They have weekly challenges all month. And for Instagram, the Bibliophile Colorist is hashtag Floral February 2020. And I need some tea. That tastes so good. Then we'll have dinner. Anxiety Art Adventures, hashtag Animal Art February. Colors of EKPL is doing Feb Color for a Friend. Nirma Coloring is Gamora Style Color Along. Eclair 50 is February Fruit Along. Aretki Arcus is doing Hearts, and it's hashtag Heart is Love _20. Effie Colors is hashtag Love in February. Cali Girl NNC's World of Color is hashtag To Gnome is To Love Me and Love is LUV. Binna Artworks in Coloring is doing hashtag Starry Feb 2020, which is Starry Sky or Galaxy. Sorry, I have the hiccups. For February and March, Shades of Pure Joy is doing anything with cute mice, and it's hashtag The Cute Mice Color Along 2020. Color and Chat with Sammy, like I said, is hashtag Steampunk Larry Alon, and that's a Laura Rafferty image. Colorin with Vicky is hashtag Ancient Cultures Color Along. Can't speak. Mangio Libri is doing hashtag Color Along Mandela. Ratna Si Ratna is hashtag Magical City Bruges. It's from the Magical City book, and it's Bruges City page. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that. Craniverse is doing hashtag Ladies with Cats Color Along. And Annette Kerbouche is doing hashtag February Fishes. So that is everything that I have for February. If any of you have anything for March coming up, please let me know. Email me, leave a comment below, private message me on Facebook. I will get them written in. I have the whole schedule for Becky's Colorscape. She gave it to me. I have it written down. Color Creatively, she emails me all the time with her schedule. John, the bibliophile colorist, he emailed me for the whole year. I'm not sure if I have anybody else's, but those three have already contacted me, and I think that's it for now. Yeah. I do have it written down for the whole year, the color alongs for my Facebook group and for the Pencil Hole Club. So I already know what we're doing for both the groups for the rest of the year. I just am not saying until that time comes. But that is it. I hope that you're enjoying any of the color alongs you're doing, reading any good books. Yeah. So tomorrow I will have a whip and chat for Flosstube, and Sunday will be live stream Mad Libs. I did not get to do it last Sunday because we decided to go visit my parents, and right now that's more important than doing the Mad Libs. But I do not have any plans for this Sunday, so as of right now, I plan on doing my live stream because we've not done it at all this month. Yeah, it's been a while. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and take care. Bye.